we're going to solve by multiplying. The reason we're going to solve by multiplying is if we look at the variable, it's being multiplied, but it's also being divided. So we have a -3 and a 7. And I want to go ahead and take this, and I'm going to flip it, but I'm going to keep the negative sign. The only rule in inequalities that matters is that when we multiply or divide by a negative number, the sign has to flip. So this changes directions. When I multiply by that, I get r, and over here, I can go through the math and get a -49. I want to show that I'm also going to have it over here. That's what I'm multiplying by. This gets multiplied on both sides. So I'm just solving by multiplying by the reciprocal, the inverse. These cancel, and that's how I get my r. These multiply and get that answer. Okay, let's look at the next one. This one we're going to solve by dividing because it's being multiplied, the letter is, so I'm going to divide by it. So if I take 60t greater than 8, I'm going to divide by 60. Divide by 60. And in that case, we just reduce the fraction. 4 goes into that 2 times, 4 goes in that 15, and so I get my fraction 2 over 15. Now let's go to the process of graphing this. If I'm going to graph this, when my letter's on the left, I can go to this number. So I'm going to go to a -49. Now the problem with negative numbers is that the number to the right is not -50, it's actually a -48. So I want an open circle on the 49, and because it's going this direction, I'm going to draw my arrow in that direction because my letter's on the left. Let's look at the same thing here. Now, what we have to understand is what fractions mean. Fractions mean they're between 0 and 1. So somewhere between 0 and 1, and I'm just going to draw an open circle on what I'm going to call 2/15. And I'm going to put my arrow going to the right because my inequality is going to the right. Notice what's going on. The fraction is between 0 and 1. This means I'm going to the right in its open circle, and that's what I have here with my arrow going to the right.